Okay, additional immobilisation on the Jeep Renegade using driver proximity card, driver recognition, whatever you want to call it. So the vehicle won't start unless this card is switched on and in range. Typically you can leave the card switched on. The battery inside lasts for up to about 18 months. It's just a simple 2032 cell battery if you ever need to swap it out. Should you lose your card, you can deactivate the system using the emergency panel there. You've got a small button at the bottom and a small LED at the top, which is out at the moment because the system's disarmed. And up the top of the vehicle there, by the interior mirror, you've got a flashing LED, which will be on once the ignition's turned off, just for visual deterrent. So if I turn the ignition off now, you'll see the blue LED comes on straight away, flashing away, just to give a bit of sort of recognition to the fact that it's got some aftermarket vehicle security on it. So let's say your driver card is switched off at the moment, so it's not in proximity of the vehicle. So what will happen is, once we've turned the ignition off, the system is then looking for the card. If it doesn't see the card for 2 minutes, or you exit the car and take the card with you, the system will activate, and the activation will be acknowledged by the red flashing LED on the emergency panel there. So obviously waiting for the red LED now is like waiting for paint to dry, but it is only 2 minutes, or just under 2 minutes, for that to arm. So basically each time you leave the vehicle, the system arms automatically after 2 minutes. So you've not got to worry about pressing any buttons or touching any sockets or any specific codes. You just get out of the vehicle and walk away with your card. So as I say, this card is turned off at the moment. We can see that by at the top of the button there. There's a little round button at the top of the button. Card's upside down at the moment. There's a little window. Usually inside that window you'll see a little red flashing light about once every 3 seconds, which denotes the card is switched on. You're not seeing that at the moment because it's switched off, as I said. So we're basically, we've switched it off so we can demonstrate the system, so the vehicle won't start once the system's activated and it can't see the card. So we're still waiting for the 2 minutes to timer to expire, so the red LED will start flashing to show us when that's happening. All the time the LED isn't on, we can start the car again in the normal way. So once you turn the car off, and you take the card out of range, you get 2 minutes to turn the car on again before it needs to see the card. The blue LED stays flashing all the time the ignition's off, irrespective of what the card's doing. Once the ignition's turned off, that LED will flash. When the ignition's turned on, that LED will extinguish. Okay, here we go. So now we've got our red light flashing to show that the system is now activated. The vehicle's armed. So we turn the ignition to the on position. Attempt to start. Okay, no start. Now, obviously the light's flashing, so the system's armed. It won't let it start the car. Now, simply, if we just push this button here, you'll see the light flash when I push it to acknowledge I've pushed it. Then you'll notice every 3 seconds or so, the light is flashing. That tells us the card is turned on. Because I've turned the card on, you see the LED on the vehicle has now gone out. The one up there is still on. But now we'll be allowed to start the vehicle. There you go, vehicle starts. LED up the top goes out. Now, once we turn the vehicle off and we take the card out of range or switch the card off, the system will reactivate after 60 seconds of not seeing the card. So a nice, safe, secure, simple solution for an extra layer of security on your vehicle. Not necessarily just for just for the Jeep Renegade. You can use this on lots of vehicles. We do a lot of vans with this type of system. So it's nice and reliable, nice and straightforward to use. Yeah, very easy, very effective. Give us a call if you need any more information. Hook us up on our socials at Autosparx there. Thanks for watching.